There, Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the week of August 1st. This week I'm still doing a collaboration with Marie Moore, so definitely check her out if you haven't already. Link at the top of the description below. She does tarot and astrology every week and monthly as well, so definitely check her out. This week looks really good for you, I have to say. You have a lot of good stuff, maybe a lot of changes. You need to definitely let those changes come in, though. But actually, I mean, wow, this is like the first week where I feel like things could really be looking up for you guys for Aquarius. I know Aquarius has definitely had it, very tough. So there's a lot of good stuff here. But you have the Queen of Hearts coming up first. Great card for love, good nurturing energy as well. Can represent love coming in. I also always say with this card, listen to your mother, or if somebody comes in who delivers a message that you maybe would have received from your mother or something like that, definitely pay attention to that, because this can represent your mother. But again, maybe your mother's not alive, or maybe she's not around or something. So if anybody says anything to you that comes off as like nurturing or motherly, definitely also take that advice with this card. But again, also a great card that represents love coming in general. Next, you have the Ten of Hearts. Fortune after difficulty. So good things happening to you after a difficult period of time. Better energy coming in for you. Changes and changes happening. It doesn't necessarily mean that these things are like happening right now. But it does represent that changes are happening. Things are going more your way. So definitely a good card for you. This is a really fortunate card. I mean, traditional readers would see a card like this and they would consider it to be very fortunate if it came up for whoever they were reading for. So great card there. It can also represent socializing, getting together with people, going to things like weddings, large social events, and even finding love at a large social event. So if people invite you out to go to an event, definitely go if you're looking for love. Even if you're not, you should still go, because this is a great card of networking, meeting new friends, and creating beneficial relationships with just people who are friends. So even if you're not looking for love, you should definitely go to any events, anything you're invited to. And it doesn't even have to be large. Even if you're just going to a bar or something like that, definitely go. Because this is a great card of meeting somebody who can really change your life. And again, not necessarily love. So you don't have to be looking for love necessarily. If you are, great. But if not, still, great to go. Next, you have the Six of Spades. This card represents fate and fated events happening to you. Sixes are very karmic. They're the cards that I read as karmic cards in the deck. You can also read eights as karmic, but to me, sixes are really the cards that represent karma and return and things changing and things coming in for you as well, energy that you've put out in the past. Six of Spades represents fate, though, and fated events, like things happening that just seemingly happen out of nowhere. This could be a fated meeting somebody who you're kind of destined to meet, or it could even be you getting a job or something like that, or your finances changing, just kind of seemingly out of nowhere because of fate, because it's supposed to happen in a lot of ways. This card can represent conflict and issues in the past, but again, I feel like now you have the King of Spades as well coming up next, which could be you realizing why you had these issues in the first place. Finally, maybe finally getting a little bit of closure and finally realizing why there were some difficulties and understanding why these things had to happen. Next, you have the King of Spades, as I said. And again, it represents all those things, like realizing why you had to go through difficulties. But this card also represents justice, and it represents more justice coming to you and changes coming to you as well. And better changes. Very good card. And but like I said, if you're involved in anything legal, it's a very good card. It represents justice under those circumstances as well. But and it can also just represent you, like I said, realizing these changes. Next, you have the Three of Hearts, card of emotional happiness. It's just a card of being really happy and feeling happy this week. So again, there's just kind of a general, I would say, positivity around your week this week, feeling really good, feeling really happy. There's really no other way to say it with these cards. And you even end with the the Ace of Hearts. Again, card of happiness, card of being really happy, but also a great card of love, more love coming to you. And let's see, you get this King and the Queen here. So aces can be cards of messages. So definitely, I always say that, pay attention to messages, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to anybody that comes to you, because those messages could be very important. But this is also a great card of changes and positive changes happening in your life. So it looks like a really great week for you, I gotta say. And like I said, it's the first time that I've been reading now for almost a year and a half here on YouTube. I've been reading for over 10 years, but here on YouTube for a year and a half. And it's the first time that I've read for Aquarius where I feel like there's a definite more of a click here, more of a change. So that it could be a very exciting week for you. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.